I like how Momodi is just standing there, just watching me, just like, is he just gonna stand there or do something or what? Okay, cool. Just wanted to say that just to test out the audio as well, so I'm picking up. Awesome, awesome. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Sorry for my delayed little intro. I was just finished up eating some nachos. So good though, so good. Anyway, welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15. Or no, not 15, 14. God, I'm getting the numbers mixed up already. Not like we just went through a whole freaking expansion worth of content of story and everything. Anyway, today's a special day though, because as of this recording, there is a special crossover event with Final Fantasy 16 going on right now in game, to where it's an awesome little crossover where you can get some nice stuff, including a little minion and a new mount. So I think that'll be perfect for us to do. And which after that, I will also be continuing doing some more of Hildebrand content, which will be really fun. I also went ahead and I've done this quest before on my alt account, so I kind of know what to expect and stuff. But it's still really awesome. If you guys haven't done so yet, or if you're not able to yet, I highly suggest try to get to the point where you can take on these quests. It is required that you are level 50, and you have to have beaten the main story of A Realm Reborn, which we just did. So we made it to this one just in time, perfectly. So yeah, come join me as we take on this little special crossover event with A Land on Fire. The neophyte adventurer seeks a warrior of light. Forgive my boldness, but you are Atticus Astoria, are you not? Yep, that's us. Then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not to share with me. Pray remain here while I fetch him at once. This event is awesome, by the way. Oh, that's so fun. So cool. Greetings, champion. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate his impromptu audience. As for the why, I have a request that you and you alone can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with the most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet. Their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by this spectacle. A lovely tale, but I fail to see what that has to do with me. Cool story, bro. You should tell it at the parties. I do not wish to make any claims of certainty, and yet, whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. Therefore, I humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Alright, fair enough. Question is, which territory in the area might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? Burning, huh? We've been to quite a few places. What about the Bowl of Embers, where I battled Ifrit? That was certainly burning. And on fire. While its relation to flame cannot be denied, mine instincts tell me nay. Seen from my dream was more ridge than bowl. A giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap. Of course! The burning wall in Easter Thingland? Ah, that cluster of immense crystals born of the seventh umbral calamity. Aye, it well resembles a sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for the Eastern Thingland and the infamous burning wall at once. Alright. We've been there before. Gotta go Camp Drybone. Mount up. It's over here with all the giant crystals. Makes it look like it's like fire frozen in time. The burning wall of Thanalan. There's also a series of raid quests that we can do over here as well, which I will probably do on stream eventually. Probably with my alt account though, because that way I can just kind of get through it quickly. And honestly, if I were to do it on this one, I would actually need people to help play through it with, and I don't have anyone to do that with right now. So until then, I'll probably wait till we're further into post AR to do that stuff. But let's help this guy. The burning wall, you have to name indeed. It is said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalamud pierced their land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglass at the ready. I actually had a lot of trouble the first time doing this. I could not tell what I was supposed to be looking for and where to find it. Yeah, I was looking over here, I was looking over there, I was looking everywhere, trying to go zoom in, zoom out, until I found it's like all the way down here, and it's like this speck of guy right here, right down there, strange man. Honestly, even now, I think he's still kind of hard to see. There's a dude down there. We gotta help him. Where am I? What's going on? It's Clive, everyone, from Final Fantasy 16. Clive Final Fantasy. It's him. It's the Clive Final Fantasy. One sec. Sorry, I had to get a little chip in me. So good. A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the minstrel. The stalwart hero is Atticus Historia. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive, last thing I remember was the ruins. Ugh! My head. How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked and senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a frontistery physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at the Scholar's Walk? Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bit of rest can cure. Now I'm saying things. I don't know what I'm saying. I forgot. Man, I love nachos. Just imagine Clive walking out after eating some nachos. Nachos heal every wound. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physicers also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot have him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of this city, Clive? Do any parts of Uldal strike you as familiar? No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not till dawn, scene then. Not till dawn. Oh my god. Not till dawn then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a known locale will hasten your recovery. The burning wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Udar and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Trollswood is in order? Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there. Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let's rendezvous in Gridania anon. The entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. And if this was it, I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you are ready. No, I'm free. I'll help you out, buddy. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned. Is it far? But we need mounts. Yeah, we can just take the airships. But airship, you have those. Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. But if you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. By the way, I should probably mention, I have honestly never even played Final Fantasy 16 yet. I mean, like, I honestly haven't even seen a whole lot of gameplay from it yet either. I know very little about Final Fantasy 16 right now. I wish I could play it. I really, really, really wish I could play it. But as of this recording, I have not touched it and don't have the means to for a good while, unfortunately. But maybe someday. Hopefully someday. But yeah, I would love to though. It seems like a cool game. And this is a cool crossover event too, so it makes me even want to play it even more. Atticus, if I may ask a foolish question, these airships of yours actually fly? Yeah? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem it's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Man, I want to watch more One Piece too. I've been going back to watching One Piece again. It's fun. Feel that racing wind. the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So, this is Gridania. Seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it's best if I follow your lead. Hey, Clive's gonna follow us. Let's show him around! These are the stairs. This is the hall. This is a talking point. This tavern. It reminds me of somewhere I've been before. It's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. Or maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Fair enough. Oh, I passed it. Yeah, it's over here. Chocobo! Now that's something I recognize. Yes, it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once. I'm sure of it. As for the when or the where. Glad those are constant. Oh, Moogles. Do you have Moogles where you're from? Honestly, don't know. Impressive crystal. Not another crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Want some music? The local bands here are awesome. Should come here just to listen to them more. Glad we got here during the daytime. It's nice in Gridania. This is truly a beautiful place. Have you remembered anything else? Brief flashes of this and that, but nothing that suggests I've been here before. Just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Ixol. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? You there. This Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you alright? Private Historia, do you know of this gentleman? Yeah, we met him not too long ago. His name is Clive. We're trying to regain his memory. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who've stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. My elder seeds here is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Steelglade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander! Pray, find me an Nafka's altar in Old Gridania. I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Herlu has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he. Pleasure to meet you. I am Khan A. Senna, Elder Sitzia Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive. Though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with priority. Sorry, concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakens some previous recollection. Yes. In the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is a deity revered by the XIV, a people who once dwelled here in Tweleswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Atticus has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yeah, saw her, met her, beat her, all that stuff. A wicked woman of volatile temperament with a power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent's environment. But a deity. No, the will behind that monster's visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, Nishro. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility, one consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain, finding their way to our star. My brand is... it's the mark of the bearer. Does it pain you to remember? feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Rude, Bear, Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconsciousness denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. Barriers of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? Without aid, of course. Yeah, we'll help you out. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. So, you think me from another world? My memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when you're not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Atticus. You're the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you've the will to walk it, then grid yourself for war and await me at Kailu Falls. At Kalu Falls. Excuse me. At Kalu Falls. At Kalu Falls. The path infernal. The Mission has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. So I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. You were to meet him at Kalu Falls, right? Then where is that to be found? I'll show you the way. Good. Not far then. Let's get on with it. Now we can just spread over there. Excuse me. Hey, here comes the fun part. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louis Soir gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose? To extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit. I know something's there. Why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the elder Caesar's presence, words which wrought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Master. Concerning your reaction to the mere mention of its middle name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where Archon Luxor paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance. And within the vision which takes from form, will you do battle with a phantom of our man's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere. Your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star. I call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. The Path Inferno! Let's do it! Where's the Centaurs? You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site where the Amajar summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of the recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno! Inaccurate facsimile, yet not quite the effect you know. No, not quite the same. Oh, here it comes. So cool! Oh, it looks so cool. Ready when you are. Together then. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Atlas. You got it, bud. We get special duty buttons for this encounter, which is really cool. It's actually the first time I believe that you actually get 2 different duty actions, which I wasn't sure how they're going to work for controller, but it actually worked. They actually implemented it well. So for anyone that's a PC player only and doesn't use controller, let me show you real quick how this works on controller. So music comes in. Yeah, I know how to do the actions. So I'm holding the up trigger, and of course it brings up one side of my hotbar and allows me to basically pick one of the actions. And if I hold the left trigger on the other side, it brings up the other one as well. And both of them, as long as I'm holding one of the triggers, I can activate it by pressing R3. So that's how it works. For anyone that doesn't know or wants to know anything. So right now, let's go ahead and dash to it! Start the fight. Yeah, counter. Love to do the action. Woo! Yeah, counter. Too fast for you. I love that move. Oh, this thing. Oh no, slide is restricted. Don't worry, Clyde. Look at you! Smash! Just hold me! Hell yeah. My thanks.
I almost was kind of that. Crush me! Atticus! Zoom fight. Like regular, these blades, you have to break them. There's too damn many of them. You cannot rely on steel alone. Nice job. I got rid of a lot of them. Or really damaged a lot. Just a few more, Atticus. Leave none standing. Woo! Cold. Oh my god, that was the closest I've ever gotten to that. Oh my god, he needs some leash hell. Ah, that hurt a lot. Still with me, Marcus. Let's finish this. Yeah, he stops. The telegraphs get way quicker. Or the windows of dodge get way faster. And doesn't telegraph his attacks so much anymore. Dicey. Getting real dicey. No, I wish I could let it break. I think it's about time we have a cinematic finish. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt.
I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not in it. I. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool. Primal fight! I gotta play this game sometime. You good? In the battle against your mind, it seems you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Good boy! Best boy. Good boy. Dog. Dog, 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 bark, 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 woof, 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 woof. Hell yeah, we got best dog! Best dog unlocked. The illusion is unraveled, that you've brought a friend back with you. Good boy. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. This is no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide than the road ahead is uncertain. Or when the road ahead is uncertain. Pet the dog, pet the dog, pet the dog! Can I pet your dog? Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering aether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I've done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him, but Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. Damn, man, that's rough. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. It was anguish, yes, and guilt I will never escape. I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers I went to the Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. If you ever arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes. What are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Let's see. Look at his dialogue. Probably not. No. Nah. Just want to see if it gave his dialogue in there. In battle. Alright, back to the burning wall. Just for theatrical purposes. Let's get there as a phoenix. Some people will get it. What if we actually showed it to him like this and he reacted? That'd be hilarious. What's up, guys? Hope that Phoenix didn't traumatize you. Sorry. We've come this far. Well, Togo will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Togo? Take me home. Work. Take me home, fluffy dog. Take to the place where Clive belongs. In another game, not this one. Take him home, fluffy dog. Fluffy dog, take him home to a game where he belongs. Something, 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 something. Take him home, fluffy dog. Is this it, boy? I like how the dog is the only one with voice cutscene, with voice lines in this cutscene. This whole crossover event. The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do. Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. A whole realm reborn, mind you. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Draw to the flame. Good dog. It seems our time together is on an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend. No matter how daunting the hardships, or bitter the truth. Always, no matter what fate awaits at a journey's end. Come, Torgo. We have answers to seek, and Valisthea awaits. Also, they really made sure to make Clive look really good for this crossover event. Like, I'm kind of expecting that's what the new graphics are going to look like for the next expansion. I hope so, at least. They've been treating their boy good. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else. Someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Angus. I like how that's kind of both kind of foreshadowing and also just like a little cheeky way of saying like, maybe you should try out playing his game. Maybe you should try playing Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, you like it. No, wink wink. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange requests. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgo proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle.
Oh, he's got a little dog too.
And his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels. Until we meet again.
That's not the dog you'll get. Yay, we got it. I'm not sure I have room for... Okay, yeah, because I got rid of a lot of stuff. Okay, we're good. Actually, make sure to sort everything. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I got rid of a lot of stuff in my inventory. Let's go ahead and use these. Pogo whistle and pogo pup. Oh, did I get this? Nice, we got 100 gold saucer points. And let's get his outfit. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead. Actually, no, not there. Let's go to Uda.
Let's all go to Uda. Let's all go to Uda. Let's all go to Uda and have a snack. See. Let's go ahead and glam our stuff. Why don't we? Why don't we? Let's glam our stuff. I do remember reading one comment on like Twitter and about it was like a picture of a group of people on Clive's outfit, and I love that one of them just said like there's a group of Clives just called a cleavage, and I still love that. I think that's hilarious. Would you? Do I have... I'm not sure if I have any... Oh, I do have... I have plenty of... Oh, it's less than 100? Okay. That's unfortunate. I'll have to mend those. Let's go ahead and make an glamour plate for that one then. No, it doesn't have that. Alright, we need to open armoire, actually. There we go. Looking sharp. Look at that. Looking nice. I like that.
I don't know if I should equip that to my paladin or... You know what, I might do that for, what's it called? My, dragoon. Because, surprise, surprise, I finally got a dragoon leveled up! Yeah! Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not a big fan of the super spiky armor of dragoon. Like, it's alright, but like, I don't know, I'd rather have something a bit more subtle. Let's play that this. There we go. Nice. I like that. Looks dope. Heck yeah. Looking nice, looking nice, looking nice. I'll show you the conclusion of Dragoon maybe later. Maybe another stream or something. Since we already got to see the crossover event with 16, which was really cool. But I think I'll do another time to show you the rest of Dragoon. Or even better, go out and play Dragoon for yourself. It's a fun job, and it has its side quest really has connections with the overall story, especially into Heavensward, which is really cool. This one, the very few job classes actually, I'm not sure if it's the very few or probably one of the only ones that actually have like connection with like the main story. But either way, let's see. Let's actually with that done, let's do two things. First, I know I can do that off screen. I can do that off screen. Let's go to and we are actually going to go continue our series into the Hildebrand quests, because they're awesome and fun to do, and highly recommend them, especially if you want to get the relic weapon set for Endwalker. Very, very important for you to do these. Oh yeah, let me. Make sure he's added to my favorites. And let's go ahead and switch over to the minion. Let's get the Toggle Pup minion. Yay! Good boy, good boy, good boy. Right, we got Pet Torgal for good luck. We got Pet Torgal for luck. Where's that pet? I need to sort these by name. I like having these sorted by name. Pet the good dog. Pet the good dog. Alright. Now, I think it's this one over here. So, let's get on our new mount that we can pet. Good dog. Good dog. Spam the pet button. I'm gonna spam it. Spam it! Heck yeah. Best one. Yeah, I know there's like a pre-order bonus for the new expansion, where you also get this really cool like mount that's basically, you know, Gundam or whatever, but it's not a dog, and it's not a dog you can pet. So honestly, this is the best mount, and got it for free. So, you know, just saying. One less pet for good luck. Good. Good. Alright. Let's continue our Hildebrand quests. Back in the saddle. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Segoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Uldar's but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator senses. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildebrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Anything to say, Nashu? Which way did he go, Atticus? Did you see? Oh dear, I've got to find him. Ah, and change my outfit too. I like it. Oh, why you gotta change? But I like it. Alright, back to Ulda. I kind of wonder if Nashu's NPC model stays there as you leave, or if you like go back, she'll still be there. I'm kind of curious. Not curious enough to check it out, but curious question indeed. Beg your pardon, you wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. Fair enough. What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander what likes to catch criminals? I think I remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. Me mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Probably in the venturing hall. Sorry lad, but if it's the information you want, you be served best by going to Wymond. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... Alright, let's go ask Wymond. He probably knows something. If anything, he's our best lead. Nothing else. I take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell. Just why were they dressed up like dandies? Wymond! Hey, Wymond! Oh, almighty, back at me with a bleeding spear. The dead have risen and they're walking the streets of Uldar. No need for the melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true. He's not a zombie. I checked. Hi. You do seem to be hale and healthy. Which, begs the question, how in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring the thieving duelist to justice. Heard about it, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wymond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden what said her most... This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sagoli! A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you too seek to the belligerent duelists? Capital! It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away. Damn it, Hildy. I ain't told you the loss's name yet. Oh, maybe we can help out. Oh, that was one thing. There we go. Hey, Atticus, you might as well go after them. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's the woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the Inspector. Let's head on over. Let's use an X-Nut shard. I don't feel like walking all the way over there. My beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You'll bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, Kelsey writ from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum, I realized it was gone. So, the time and location of the theft are unknown, essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, you must reenact the fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. Doesn't hurt to retrace your steps. We will go over here. Awesome.
Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visits in detail on the day in question?
Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled.
If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as the most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember.
I don't know if I would say it's completely unrelated to the theft. Let's check something. Got 100 homicides. I don't think I can get anything like that.
Sure. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember.
Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind to confess his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse. In shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 60 pounds, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious.
120 pounds? Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion.
There sure are a lot of giant crates in Ul'dah. At the Weavers Guild, at some silk tapestries, and here too. Oh shit.
Let's see if there's any suspicious. There he is! Oh my god, he's all the way back here too. Wow. So that's a
Neat thing. These crates are everywhere, Atticus. I wonder what's inside. I don't see how we can open. Ah, of course. I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun. Why not? Not my stuff.
Oh wait, what does it say? Nashu's delights. Many cope with grief by taking up new pursuits, such as travel or exercise. Nashu chose to study explosives. Of course. Whoa, there's people. Perspiring men. Oh God, have mercy! At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and a man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart.
Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around the town in wooden crates had it. Oh, it's not what you think. We're no thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it. For safekeeping, nothing untoward. You deviants are behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve? Oh, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? Ah, but of course! That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts as... Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Oh, there's a woman. Okay. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in the boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildebrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you, with pleasure. You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... where in the bloody house do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Man just goes where he's needed. That's all I can say. There we go. Immaculate deception. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Actually, let's go through the Colosseum. Shoot! Over here, I think, right? Is this not the right place? Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait, I went to the completely wrong place. That's right, it's over there. Alright, I mistook one bazaar for another.
Oh, you look so sad just sitting there.
Hi, I'm Humphrey, and you are? Alas, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you're a victim of the marauding duelists. Me? A victim? Amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Liu, we were. Core, he was a dab hand with the old magic. He was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can. That man is no warrior of light. Tell him, Elizar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bid him take it to Smitty for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing in a duel, as if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whore son. Look at me! Me flowing gold locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you will face her reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the Chirugian. I have no idea where he or the sword is. Oh, what am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? Fair point. We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Evie. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant, Jojompa is the one you have to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Jojompa. Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than it here collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Eleazar for Price's family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters a lot to them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Questionable. Let's head over here. Derp for Derpinger. I bet they're doing the Hildebrand quest too. Jojompa! I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one that I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determined to be of dubious origins I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Though I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Eleazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue the search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk, you should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search for spring first before declaring all to be lost. You're certainly an optimist. Can't deny that. I got the dog! Dog mount, dog mount, dog mount. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil. That is, indeed, on many occasions, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? And you can assist me by pouring the oil over my body. Yeah. We went from fighting a devastatingly powerful ultimate weapon by the Gallian Empire to rubbing oil on a very muscular man. Alright, this is a thick, sticky oil collected from the underbelly of a river-dwelling salamander. This is what we come to. This is what we come to. Rubbing oil on a man. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries. Knead the oil into my aching flesh. Please. Oh god, please don't take out his contacts. Ah, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Alright. No one's watching us, right? No one's watching us, right? Oh God, yes, at last. My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure. Don't say it like that, please. Oh, I have to keep doing it. Right there, yes. Keep doing that, just like that. Just like... Oh, yes. Now, once more, with feeling. I don't want to do this anymore. Yoshi P, why'd you make us do this? Why'd you make us do this? Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Oh my lord. How about a muddy pebble? This could be a missing sword. This is a muddy pebble. Or how about a holy pot? Pretty sure that was just a broken pot. Ooh, there could be a sword in this muddy bottle. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? I found a worthless bottle, a useless rock, an irrelevant potsherd. This is not the sword you're looking for. Completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now, what were you expecting? A rock that keeps curls away? Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. Yeah, right. No sign of the sword Jajumpa mentioned, I see. Ah! I'm all wet. What was that, anyway? Did something cause you to... Oh, there's a sword. Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring water was a stroke of... Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ulda and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Eleazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. It is not wonderful, my friend. Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. I love this part. I should pray. Yeah. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch, just as I remember. God bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. It is common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Aw, he's being inspired by him. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought you your change of clothes. Also, I bought a supply of tonic from the peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me the case. Yeah, I love this part. Huh? I feel this. Ooh! Ooh! Inspector Hildebrand. Yeah, you got a little thing right there. You got a little something on your forehead right there. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Oh my god, it sounds so sharp. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. Ooh, bold.
Oh, look how happy he is.
A challenge for me. Ha! At last the curtain rises. Very well. If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Here we go. The start of a great adventure. Oh, beautiful entrance. Oh, I love it. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accepts your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Oh, that smile. You gotta love it. He is exceptionally something. Cool! Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing! What a dork. Ah, but who could this mysterious perpetrator be? Hildebrand. Oh no. Another defeated foe. This is as far as the strongest of swords. It is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and a rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Yeah, the first of the Hildebrand quest completed. Challenge accepted. My worthy opponent, you shall not be claim the blade. With my, let us call what it is, genius, I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you should duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Hildebrand will turn in the 3 collectors. Oh my god, I love it. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. It can sort of remind me of... No, it's gone. Never mind. Oh, I love it. God, I miss doing Hildebrand quests. I think with that, I'll actually call the stream here and leave it until next episode of the ongoing Hildebrand quests, because it is very good and worthy of not like interrupting in the middle, which I probably would have to get off pretty soon, more or less. So I'd rather not interrupt the quests. But hey, next time we can actually go ahead and get started on them, not wasting time. So until then, I will see y'all and have a good day. Until then, we will continue the Halo broadcasts later. Bye bye!